It's bad, you guys. It's really bad. It's bad. If I told you guys, you probably wouldn't, think of me the same. But it was just like I guess I just wanted to try like one time, and I only did do it one time. And it was so disgusting. Like,
Hey everyone, welcome back to Stories from the Internet. I'm your host, Monty, and we have another Foodie Beauty video to review. This one was done yesterday, May the 1st, where she made some admissions that are obvious to a lot of people and very harsh, yet it is reality. So I'm sure by this time my video's out, you've heard about it. You've probably seen the live stream that she did delete immediately, but it was still archived. It's still out there, and I just wanted to talk about some observations plus discuss a lot of things in regards to drug use that is very hard to discuss, but still there needs to be a discussion. So let's just get into it.
Put you on time. Put you on time. What are you doing, BB Jens? Eyeliner.
This is just giving me a vibes
Jens?
like, you know how
What are you doing, BB Jens?
Sagittarius shorty gets into certain situations?
Oh, hi
Kinda give me that
everybody. Hi, Kat, Stephanie, Red Yum.
At least I gotta
Michelle,
say,
Nat, Karate Joe, Simply Krista, Janine, Canadian Girl.
I'll say this, at least she can own up to her mistakes by admitting what she did. It's already hard to, do hard substances, to even do weed and admit to it, even do, hash and admit to it, but edibles and admit to it. But at least this is a start that she has admitted that she's done drug use and then she has stopped. Hopefully, we're not really sure. Hopefully she was in a mood the last few days. She said she wasn't sleeping. It was very obvious, especially with her dilated pupils and her behavior, that something was up, and this was why.
Oh, this lipstick? It's red. It's red. Hi, Marissa. I missed you guys. Did I go live yesterday? No, I didn't. I'm trying to recover here. I don't think my body can handle. Peace Honda, Sofa King, Lewis. You just tried to video call me? Oh yeah, I did see that. I was getting ready. Oh, I'm feeling, no, I don't know. I'm feeling a little
You'd feel down,
worn out.
Yeah, it's called crashing.
You're drunk? Who, you and Brad, the Beezers? You're drunk? Yeah, I dyed my hair, but it's like a blue. I don't know. I think there's like it's like a black. I don't know. It's a bit dark, but yeah, my tonsils are swollen. Getting there. Yeah, just resting and, like I said, eating. I went like probably 3 days without eating anything, honestly. Like barely anything.
That's what some drugs do to you.
I've been taking my antidepressants, and I was starting the withdrawal process because it was a couple days, and that I know what that feels like. You just it knocks you right out. Like you can't do anything. It's just horrible. Oh, it makes you nauseous. I hate that feeling. Oh my god. Did I just do the Liliana? I did some things I'm not proud of. I tried some substances I'm not proud of. Let's just say that. Stuff I never thought I would do, and it really made me sick. Like, really sick.
She's actually
sick.
lucky to be alive, especially.
And it wasn't
him
because he told me, like, I'll be mad if you do it. And I was just like, well, I mean, I wanted to try, so.
Here's the conundrum. She always shifts blame, usually for her own benefit, but yet in this instance it is the guy's fault because he's the person who connected you with these substances. You can't take away this blame from him. He is the one that got the powder for you, the Coca-Cola, He is the one that got you these other new novelty drugs, but yet she still shifts blame away from him. No, he needs to be a responsible adult and take the blame for his own part and his own actions in what has happened to Chantel.
Hi, Vera. Not. So I think I was like really bad, really bad. I wouldn't do it ever again. Made me really sick. No, because I know you guys won't believe me, but he really isn't a druggie. Like he can get stuff, but he's kind of like me, only like really does it, you know, like he's not addicted or anything like that. Like, because I've hung out with him where it was just us and just weed or hash or just nothing, you know, and he wasn't like, oh, I need this, you know. So
here's the problem with that statement here. She's only hung up with him, what, like 4 or 5 times, but yet, let's say out of these 4 or 5 times, he has had the powder, the Coca-Cola there, he's had edibles there, he's had hash there, and maybe loose weed. That's multiple different types of drugs. Of the few times you've hung out with him, he's always had some sort of drug. We can even put alcohol into that mix, because when his buddy was there, they were drinking hard. And I've said before, alcohol is one of the worst drugs because it is legal. It's easy to get and people can legally get it. In Canada, add weed into that because it's also legal and now a lot easier to get. So she can't say these things. She's trying to paint this guy in a certain type of way that he's really not. I would say he's really not a good guy because he's constantly in drugs and he's doing a lot of drugs.
Oh, it was like 2 nights. Like not every single night that I was with him we did hard stuff. It was like the one night and then like another night was like the bad night where we just did like everything.
Doesn't matter.
It's not funny, but
doesn't matter if it's hard or soft. The point is you're doing drugs with him. It could be edibles, it could be simple as hash or, you know, loose weed. He's still doing drugs with you practically every night, and that's not good.
and after I did it, I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe I did all this stuff. It was just like a mixture of stuff, and the mixture, it wasn't. It just made me like really sick. Like I was sick like for like 2 days, like in bed, like. Ooh.
You hear that, folks? She was sick for 2 days in bed with smelly pee.
That's not why I decided to end things with him. It was just
and didn't eat for 3 days. That is coming inches away from an overdose. She doesn't realize this, but she almost overdosed. She has no idea that her life could have ended 1 or 2 nights ago, even 3 nights ago the most, from this whole situation with this guy. This is the issue. This is why her subs were screaming at her constantly. Get away from this guy. This guy is bad news. All the red flags were there, but yet she's still hanging out with this guy. She could have been dead right now. She nearly overdosed. She was inches away from an OD. By the signs she's telling us, she just doesn't know it.
Wasn't drugs. No. Whew. I know, I was bad. I was really bad. It was like a mixture, like the I don't even want to say it. I'm so ashamed of it. Like I am ashamed. Like I told Pete and he's like, you're better than that. You're not white trash. I'm like, I am white trash. I guess. I don't know. I'm not saying like everyone who does. I'm not saying people are white trash, but you know what I mean. What's a chewy? Hi, Andy. I didn't realize I could have died or overdosed. Like, I think I almost did. Like, for real.
Yes, you did. Based on the signs
I think I did.
not eating for days.
Asian
and
lover, don't you want to get married and have
super
kids?
tired.
Well, Asian lover, I appreciate your super chat. I don't want to get married. I don't, maybe someday. I can't have kids, so that's off the table. Thanks, Ruthie Pie. Hi. I did some bad stuff. Oh, okay. No, I didn't know that. It's bad, you guys. It's really bad. It's bad. If I told you guys, you probably wouldn't, think of me the same, but...
I still feel like she
Stephanie
hasn't
Welch,
learned
thank
her
you,
lesson.
Stephanie.
I always feel Chantel gives off this nonchalant vibe whenever she says certain things that are so very serious. I've talked about it in my last video. I'm talking about it here again, where she does stuff that she knows is super dangerous. She could have easily been killed through an overdose, but yet she has this vibe or way about her where she talks as if it's not a big deal. Like, this is just Wednesday or something. This is just the weekend. She's just going camping. It is a big deal because a lot of people lose their lives over this. There's lots of doctors, lawyers, professionals that lose their lives, their businesses, their families all over this. This drug use is highly addictive type of thing. And she already has an addiction. She already has an addiction to food. She doesn't want to add drugs to the mix because then this is just that much more deadly. And this is what she just does not understand.
Virginia, Carano. Thank you, Virginia. Thank you, Jay, for the super chat. It was just like, I guess I just wanted to try like one time, and I only did do it one time. Like, and it was so disgusting, like, because my tonsils are swollen. Don't say what I did. Yeah. No, I'm not interested in drugs at all. Other than these there. That's all I'm interested in.
Can't even say I even believe that. Because of her demeanor. How she was acting, how she was lying.
I did a mixture of 3 things that made me like... At first I was like, oh, like my body, I couldn't stop moving around. And then I was like, this is awesome feeling. And then all of a sudden I was just like I was sweating. And then oh man, I threw up for 2 days. Just dry heaving. Threw up.
Closer to an overdose when you're heavily perspirating. That's because the drugs are uppers. That's what's happening to her, and she's not used to this type of stuff, so it's hitting hard.
And then it was like I couldn't stop moving. It was bad. Bad.
Definitely has to be uppers.
And then just when I thought it would go away, it would come back, and I'd be like, oh my god, it was horrible.
And I'm sure the down was really bad as well.
Bad. Whew.
Yeah, for me, I was kind of worried because she wasn't online for a while, and for a person who used to live stream 3 to sometimes even more times per day, Chantel was missing for a few days. Like, yeah, she'll
and I thought it was like dying because like it made my pee smell really bad. And it was like,
as I was saying, she would do live streams 3+ times a day, and for her to be away where she could make easy money doing these live streams was kind of weird to me. Something had to have stopped her from essentially making her money, and this is it. At least I can say if anything good came out of it is that one, she stopped because she realized that doing what she was doing was wrong, and then continuing to go over to that guy's place constantly where drug use is being done is just a bad idea, a bad vibe, and she could end up dead from an OD.
Orange, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm dying. Syphilis. What? No. It's just my throat is so swollen because I'm tired. Thank you, Anna. But now I'm feeling a lot better. D'Angelo P. I'm feeling a lot better. And a bowl cut. I swear, I'll never do those things again. Never, never, never.
Hopefully not.
I don't know.
She
I don't
could
know
have
how people
formed an
do
addiction.
it ongoing. I felt so
Only
sick.
takes one
I was
time.
so sick. I was sick.
And she still has a dry throat.
No. It was Molly. Molly. Too much of it. Like, way too much.
If she knew it was too much of it, then why would you still do it in the first place? Plus, if you have Dom who's an experienced drug user, why isn't he not gauging how much you can take? He already knows you don't do drugs. So I've heard of stories where people have taken half or even a quarter of a pill of Molly and they've OD'd. Chantel is a novice drug user, but yet this guy, it doesn't click with him that, hey, she shouldn't be taking a lot of this stuff. This is unreal.
Jillian, Breaking Bad style. Thanks, Jillian. I know, I didn't realize what it was. I should have looked into it more. It was a lot. Whew. Man, I was sick.
Lucky.
And I hated that. All I could do was like stand at the window and be like, no, I'm not proud. Trust me. I was like everything, like, oh man, it was horrible. I hate that feeling. I couldn't cope. Virginia, please watch out for yourself. At the end of the day, single gals have to watch out for themselves. Love you, Chantel. Thank you, Virginia. Thank you. I don't know if it was the Ozempic too, because, I mean, you know, I didn't think that would make me so sick. You know what I mean? Thanks, Krista.
Well, I guess she has to watch out for that as well.
So I was like,
drug interactions.
I like, wow. Plain cheeseburger. We all want the best for you. Please be safe. Thank you, plain cheeseburger. So I feel like I'm still recovering from that. Like,
I was just about to say that. Just how she is acting, she is still on the downside of things, where you have the lingering after effects of taking a drug. It's still on the tail end. You can see she's a lot better, but not in the clear. Especially if you've only done this once or twice. You're gonna maybe have this for a few days, and she said this is her third day after doing it, but yet she's still feeling the effects. This is just not good.
No, let's not normalize drugs. I don't want to, you know? I'm just being honest. I did dabble in that, and it's not something... Stay the hell away from it, like, for real. It's not good. It's not good. It messes you up, like... You're not blocked, Penny. It's bad, it's bad, it's bad.
Well, people did warn her, stay away from this guy, stay away from drugs, but
I know, Lizzie.
She is doing this for a woman that should be mature. Her mind should be mature by now.
No, I don't like uppers at all. Like, I don't like that feeling. Like, oh no, I don't like that. I hate that feeling. But
and why did you do it?
Like, edibles are better, you know, than, yeah. Yeah, I feel like I lost a lot of weight in those few days because oh man, I wasn't feeling good. I was throwing up. I wasn't eating. I was having sex and just beezing. And I'm just like, I need to go home. I need to go home. Oh my God, I need to go home. Oh. He felt really, really bad that he let me take that when he saw how sick I was.
No, he didn't.
Like, he actually cried. Like, I'm not joking.
I don't believe that.
You're going to be tested for everything, right? Laura. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I have cat hair in my eyelashes. Sorry, guys. Sheer boredom. Writings on the wall. Bootleg Tony Montana. No. So I don't know how long it's going to take for me to feel better. I'm hoping to get my new shoes on and go for walks. Tony Montana. Tony Montana's hot. I love Al Pacino. Something about Bad Boy a little bit, but no. Yeah, I think I had my fun. You know.
I wouldn't consider that fun at all. Nearly ODing is not fun.
I think, yeah, I had like way too much of it. I did like you wrap it in like a piece of tissue or something. He's like, have this. It was like a little bit. And he's like, this will be enough for you. You know, you haven't done it before. It's like, it'll just make you feel like if I touch you, you'll be, you know. No, she whispers warrior. Thanks for the super chat. It was like the second, was it the second night? There was one night, the first night was the white stuff. And then the second night, I don't know if it was the second night or the third night, but one night we did just these. And we were laughing. That's when like I got to know him. We were just laughing and having fun. So I can't see. I have hair in my eye. It was like in a bag. It was like white, maybe? I don't know. Hi, Adele. No, I did. Okay, so here's what I did. If you're gonna judge me, you're gonna judge me. And I'm not doing it ever again. Okay? Never. Let me blow my nose. That I will swear I will never do again. These things that made me really sick. And don't ever do them. This is a warning. That's why I'm sharing. I swear. Started off doing some lines. And I'll age restrict this after I get off. Then I asked him if he could get Molly. Like, I asked him, like, can you get Molly? Because I wanted to try it. Because I heard that it makes you feel, you know? So, he got some of that. He got, like, I think a gram or something. And, or was it 2 grams? I think he got a gram. Wrapped it in some tissue, and he said to swallow it because it tastes gross. So, it was a little ball. And then I said, I want more. So stupid. So, he gave me more. I didn't realize you could, like, OD on this shit, you know? So...
Oh
he
my
gave me the
god,
rest
I
of it.
can't believe this guy.
He took a
Really?
little bit, but
I knew this guy was bad news from the actions he did with his friend to the first night he met Chantel and he offered her that Coca-Cola. This guy has been bad since day one. There is no reason she should have continued with this guy, and I'm glad he's out of the picture, I hope, because you never know with Chantel, because Chantel seems to not learn from her lessons a lot of the time. What kind of guy gives somebody something they know it's their first time trying, yet gives them like a good amount? And if it was a small amount at first and she asks for more,
sure,
why would you still
bootleg Tony Montana?
give it to her?
No.
Makes no sense.
So I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to feel better.
She is really on the
I'm hoping to
downside
get my
right now.
new shoes on and go for walks.
You can totally tell by
Tony
her
Montana.
breathing how she's feeling, what she's saying, that she's having a super bad down right now, and it has really affected her life, especially when how she makes her money is going online, and she hasn't gone online in such a long time, or maybe sporadically. She hasn't been online nearly 2 days from when she just did this live. That says a lot when you make your money from YouTube. That's your only source of income, but yet used to do lives 3+ times a day a lot of the time, but yet you've only been online once in 2 days. Just says everything on how strongly this drug affected her.
Tony Montana's hot. I love Al Pacino. Something about Bad Boy a little bit, but no. Yeah, I think I had my fun. You know.
Hopefully we can believe this, because Chantal has told a lot of tall tales.
I think, yeah, I had like way too much of it. I did like you wrap it in like a piece of tissue or something. He's like, have this. It was like a little bit. And he's like, this will be enough for you. You know, you haven't done it before. It's like, it'll just make you feel like if I touch you, you'll be, you know. No, she whispers, warrior. Thanks for the super chat. It was like the second, was it the second night? There was one night, the first night was the white stuff. And then the second night, I don't know if it was the second night or the third night, but one night we did just these. And we were laughing. That's when, like, I got to know him. We were just laughing and having fun. So I can't see. I have hair in my eye. It was like in a bag. It was like white, maybe? I don't know. Hi, Adele. No, I did. Okay, so here's what I did. If you're gonna judge me, you're gonna judge me. And I'm not doing it ever again. Okay? Never. Let me blow my nose.
At least she's coming clean. We already know
That
what
I will
she
swear.
did.
I will never do again. These things that made me really sick. And don't ever do them. This is a warning. That's why I'm sharing. I swear. Started off doing some lines. And I'll age restrict this after I get off. Then
Whoa, okay, so we've already caught her in a lie, because she said she only did the Coca-Cola once, but now she's admitting that she did the Coca-Cola again a second time with something else, and probably something else after that. So, reminder, we've already caught her in a lie. She's done the Coca-Cola more than once. There you go.
I asked him if he could get Molly. Like, I asked him, like, can you get Molly? Because I wanted to try it, because I heard that it makes you feel, you know? So, he got some of that. He got, like, I think a gram or something. And,
That's it, folks.
or was it 2 grams?
You guys were right.
I think he got a gram.
She was on the Coca-Cola.
Wrapped it in some
more
tissue,
than once.
and he said to swallow it because it tastes gross. So it was a little ball. And then I said, I want more. So stupid. So he gave me more. I didn't realize you could, like, OD on this shit, you know? So, he gave me the rest of it. Like,
yes, Chantel, it's drugs. You can OD on drugs. I don't understand why she would think you would not be able to OD on drugs. And what type of guy gives somebody more of something they're not even used to? That just says a lot.
he took a little bit, but, and then he said that somebody left a pipe at his house. It was like a glass tube with a circle, and there was like stuff in it. I could see like leftover shit. I don't know what it was. He said it was, and he said this: if I ever see you, ask me for it again, I will be so mad at you. I'll never let you do this again. You have to promise never to do it again. Blah 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 blah. So I said, all right. And even as I was doing it, I was like, why would I do this? You know, like, oh my god. So he lit it up and I smoked it. Oh my god, it's the worst taste. It tastes like burnt plastic. It was disgusting. And then when I like exhaled, I just felt like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if I couldn't really feel much of it, but so I did that, just like the one like hoot of it, because there wasn't much left. So then I just like started, like, my night went okay at first, and then I was just like, oh, like my pee was smelling. I felt like shit. Like, you have to drink so much water because you dehydrate so easily.
Yeah, and she drove home like this.
Yeah, I know. Ew, it was disgusting. Like, it was disgusting.
Not the first time driving home on drugs.
More than one hit? Okay, good. Whew. Yeah.
All it takes is one hit.
I'm never doing that, honestly.
Especially with the METH.
It was bad. Bad. Really bad. I don't know how, like, people do that ongoing because I just... Ugh. Well, I was on the Ozempic as well, so everything was just really gross altogether, you know. So that was my bad night of trying. Like, I was really bad. I don't know why I did everything. I think it's because I was feeling good from the Molly, and whenever he's like, do you want to try this? And I was just like, oh yeah, you know. Oh my.
Okay, so now she's admitting that he was feeding her drugs. So he was feeding her the Coca-Cola, then she asked for the Molly, then he started feeding her other stuff, especially the METH. This guy's just, I can't believe this, but I called it. I called it in so many of my videos that this guy is a user and he's gonna pull and push her down this path that she really does not want to go down.
God. Hi, Bay Nation. I couldn't stop sweating. I was sweaty. My pupils were like pins. I was dry heaving all, like, for 2 days. Like, it was bad. I was like, I'm never doing this again. Never, 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 never. So, no.
Hopefully she can learn her lesson.
No.
Because
So I'm trying to recover from all of this crap that's in my body. It's after the fact I read it and I'm like, I had all the symptoms of an overdose. Hi, Navy wife.
Yeah,
like I did.
That
Like
close to it.
My chest was hurting. I was like, I couldn't stop sweating. I couldn't stop moving. I was throwing up. I was dizzy. I was really, 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 really sick.
Yeah, that guy didn't call the ambulance.
I couldn't believe I did that. You know.
Didn't call the paramedics.
I don't know why I'm telling you this.
Who would just let you
Hi,
flop out on the floor.
I know you guys are disappointed in me. I'm disappointed in myself. I am. I'm disappointed in myself. Although, I am, because I realize that it's not a joke. A lot of people are so... Their lives are ruined from these drugs.
Exactly. Lots of good people.
And, So don't be an ass like me and do those things. I have things in my eyes right now that are bothering me so bad. What's in my eyeball? Can you guys see any hair? So I gotta go for now because I gotta take Pete to get my cats need cat food. And I'm starting to feel tired again. I just want to feel normal. Like, I don't feel like I'll ever be back to normal at this point. You know? Sandy, serious, please don't back over there, please. No, I know. You know. I need vitamin C, I need vitamins. I know. Oh.
She's very lucky. She has had luck
too,
on her
Victoria.
side. This woman has had luck because the amount of stuff that she gets herself into, but yet luck is on her side, especially doing that types of hard stuff, not only by itself but together, and then she's okay for the most part. After this, she is super lucky. She's lucky to have gotten out of the situation with that guy and his friend. Super lucky. And hopefully, once again, she learns her lesson. But from what I know about Chantal, it's going to be hard for her to learn her lesson, because she's the type of person that does not learn her lesson. And chances are she's going to get back with that guy or see that guy in secret, but just tell us that she isn't, just like how she told us she only did the Coca-Cola once and we've caught her in the lie. She's coming clean, which is a good start, but she needs to take accountability. That's the word that's missing from her vocabulary. It's accountability for her actions and for the actions of other people.
So if I don't feel much better, I might go to the hospital and be like, I was bad. I did a whole weekend of hard partying and I need to get everything checked out because it's embarrassing admitting that though at the hospital. Like,
Yep.
Vitamin C. I need orange juice. Well, there you have it, guys. I told you. I don't know why I did. Because I can't keep anything to myself. But it was just the one night. And then I never did any of that again. Never. The next day, the day after I saw him, I didn't. No, nothing. So.
It's kind of hard to believe, but okay. Maybe she was still on her down.
And he didn't do any
Didn't
either.
feel like it. I can't believe that he didn't do something. Probably did it in the bathroom. Probably did it in his car. Probably did it on his way to work. Probably did it
Alright.
after work at his 9 to 5 construction job.
I guess that's it. I'm hungry. I want Thai food. I'm starving. Hungry! And I want one of these. Lemonade things. So I gotta take Pete's. I gotta yell
Yeah.
for Pete's.
She also needs to get checked
Come
out.
down
She
here.
could have damage to her
Andrea, we
organs.
all like to bees. I'm just glad you're okay. And Aries, we don't do well peer pressure either. We love to be bad. Love you, girl. Thank you, Andrea. That's right, yeah. He was actually, like, telling me not to take more. I was just like, oh, too bad. Yeah, I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. I didn't realize how dangerous it could have been. Especially with my health, you know? Like, Gina! Girl,
Yeah.
it's all love with me, but putting this out there, React channels are going to have a field day. Stay strong, baby girl. Love you.
Yep.
Thank you,
They
Gina.
are going to have a field
Thank
day with
you.
this because a lot of people called it that she's been consistently using
People
hard
will twist your
drugs,
words.
and
I
they were
know.
right.
How did you not realize it? I don't know. Stupid. You know. So, I'm gonna go take Pete's, get something to eat. I don't want attention. I just wanted to, I guess, I don't know.
This is the reason why drug use is very divisive, where people are on one side or the other.
I did what I did.
Yeah, one
But yeah.
side. One side in terms of drug use, people say no. People shouldn't be doing drugs. Drugs is always bad for you, and there should be harsher punishment for drugs, which I understand that side. On the other side, people who do drugs, they're addicted. They have an addiction. No less or more serious, for the most part, than being addicted to alcohol or being addicted to all sorts of different things. And for the most part, it's a victimless crime because most people that do drugs for themselves. I'm gonna exclude, the dealing out of this because that's a different story. But I can totally understand both sides of the equation where people are pushing for drugs to be classified, or drug use to be classified as an addiction more than be criminalized, because when it comes to drug use, people are addicted. I've seen it personally, not in my family, but I've seen it working in healthcare, how addictive and how hard it is to stop. And Chantel, as I've said, is extremely lucky that she can get away from this situation. I don't quite believe her that much because it is Chantel after all, and she has lied so many times about so many things that after a while you just stop believing what she says. You look at the hard facts, you look at her behavior, you look at how she's wearing glasses, you look at her tic that she was having, you look at her grumpiness and how lethargic she was, and you put two and two together.
Alright. I love you guys. I'll see you guys again.
She's
see you
still
guys
so
again.
out of it.
Eventually. Shut up. Stop! Okay, bye.
She shouldn't be doing mannerisms like
Just a
this.
PSA to anyone. I've
It's
done
not okay.
MDMA and ecstasy lots of times, and pure stuff never made me throw up. Only dirty stuff. Oh, really, Janaya? Oh, thanks for letting... Yeah, that's a good warning. Maybe it was. Never again. Never. Swear on my BBJ here. Oh, yes, I do. Hi, BBJ. She's up my ass. She likes when I fart on her. No, we don't love meth. No. No to drugs. STD test. Yeah, no shit.
Yep.
Frig. Oh, I'm so
Because he
stupid.
loves the escorts.
I don't know what's
as
wrong
I've
with
said
me.
in my last
I was
video.
just really self-destructive, I guess. I don't know. Thought it would be fun. Anyway.
From a 37-year-old woman. This is incredible.
Alright, guys, I love you. You love my furry pants? I know, you guys can post it wherever you want. I don't care. You can keep this live stream. It's alright.
It's going to be talked about for
I'm
months.
not retracting what I said.
Or
I'm
years.
not, you know. Alright. Love you guys. I'll see you later. See you another time. Bye. Bye, guys.
Well, that was the end of the live stream for Chantal. So, what did we learn? Chantal has been lying again about her drug use, about what she was using, and she was doing hard substances where she was so close from ODing. Drug use is a very divisive subject. On one end, there's a lot of people pushing for harsher punishment, while on the other, there are a lot of people pushing for compassion. What I most want to happen in terms of Chantal is that she learns her lesson, she moves on from the situation, and she gets better and healthier. Who knows what the long-term effects could be for her with her compounding health effects, plus having to do these hard substances that she should not have done in the first place. You never know. There could be some serious lingering damage to a multitude of her organs. She really needs to get checked out. And hopefully, once again, she learns her lesson. Do I think she's done with this dumb guy? Maybe. I can't really say for sure, because I cannot trust Chantal's words. Chantal makes up a lot of stories, she tells lies, and she likes to twist things. I've seen this firsthand from watching her for so long, and she's not going to stop. That's why a lot of people have issues with her, because she isn't honest and straightforward. What will happen in the future? Only time will tell. Well, that's all for me. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Take care.